Sababaduy is located in the province of Banten, Indonesia, near the traditional region inhabited by the Baduy people. This destination offers a unique blend of cultural richness, historical depth, and natural beauty, making it an appealing spot for visitors seeking more than just scenic view. Surrounded by lush greenery and traditional Baduy village, Sababaduy invites travelers to step into a different world. On that, remain deeply rooted in indigenous wisdom and simplicity. What makes Sababaduy particularly special is its role as an education and aesthetic tourist destination. Visitors are not only captivated by its tranquil environment and picturesque landscape, but also gain insight into the traditional way of life, cultural heritage, and values preserved by the local community. This fusion of learning and beauty is what defines Sababaduy as both meaningful and memorable. The Baduy people are divided into two groups, Baduy Dalam, Inner Baduy, and Baduy Luar, Outer Baduy. The Inner Baduy strictly adhere to ancestral custom, rejecting modern technology, electricity, and even footwear, while the Outer Baduy serve as a buffer zone, allowing limited interaction with the outside world. This division reflects the community's effort to balance preservation with adaptation. Central to Baduy life is the philosophy of simplicity and harmony with nature. The Baduy live by unwritten rules passed down through generation, emphasizing humanity, honesty, and respect for the environment. Technological advances are viewed with caution as they are believed to disrupt natural balance and social values. To preserve their unique culture, both the community and local tourists authorities and our community to sustainable tourist packages. Visitors to Sababaduy are expected to respect local customs, such as dress code and communication etiquette. The local also organize culture workshop, nature trek, and guide tour that educate guests about traditional Baduy life, ensuring that tourists benefit both the visitor and the community without compromising their heritage.
My name is Nabila Azhara Maulana. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On this occasion, I want to share a personal experience that for me is enough to change my perspective on life. This trip takes me to a place that not only presents the beauty of nature, but also teach the meaning of simplicity, sincerity, and harmony with nature. That place is named Sabah Baduy. Okay, the journey to Sabah Baduy starts with a trekking route that is quite challenging but very alluring. We have to walk along the slippery ground path, cross the bamboo bridge that hung over the river, and pass through dense forests that are still very natural. Every step feels like returning to the past the time where nature has not been touched by the hustle and bustle of modern humans. The air there is so clean and fresh, as if every breath is a prayer that makes the heart calmer. Upon a river in the Baduy village, I immediately felt that I had entered a different world. There was no electricity, there was no telephone signal, there were no motorized vehicle that roared. There was only a natural sound, the whines of the wine, river water gurgling, and the singing of a soothing night insect. Stage houses from bamboo and wood stand neatly, reflecting the regional life of the people who are so in harmony with nature. There, we were accompanied by a local guide who was friendly and respectfully telling the philosophy of the life the Baduy community. I learned that simplicity is not a sign of deficiency but a form of wisdom. They chose to live as they are, stay away from luxury, and preserve nature because that is the noble value inherited from generation to generation. There are principles that they hold firm, live in harmony with nature, and do not take more than needed. I also tried to wear their traditional clothes, a dark color that symbolizes humility and attachment to costume. Not only that, I was also given the opportunity to participate in community daily activities such as weaving cloth and pounding rice. Every movement is done slowly and thoroughly. No one is in a hurry, all done with gratitude and calmness. From there, I learned that life is not a matter of who is the fastest or fastest, but about how we live it with full awareness. The beauty of nature in Sabah Baduy is not only soothing to the eyes, but also touch the soul. Grand rice fields, shady forests, clear river flows, and the vast sky that stretch without a barrier all combine to create a landscape that is almost untouched by the times. I rarely even take out a cell phone to take photos because I want to really be present and enjoy every second there with the entire Panca Indera. The most important for me is not only the beauty of the place but also the atmosphere that I feel really silence, not just physically quiet but also calm. For the first time for a long time, I feel intake. There is no notification, there is no burden, there is no demand, only me, nature, and the awareness that life can be a simple and slow life. The trip to Sabah Baduy is not just a vacation or nature exploration. For me, it is an inner journey, a kind of reminder that in this faster and noisy world, we still need space to stop for a moment, to pull over, and find ourselves that may have long been lost in the middle of the routine. If one day you feel bored with the hustle and bustle of the city, tired of routine or losing direction in an endless busyness, try to come to a place like Sabah Baduy. no need to bring a lot of goods or expectations, just bring open heart and willingness to learn, because that's where we can find that true happiness does not come from what we have, but from the way we respect life as small and as simple as anything. That's my story. Thank you for listening. Hopefully, this experience can be an inspiration or at least a small reminder that behind all the hustle and hustle of the world, there is still a place that teach of to life peaceful and as if. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Atta Hairanisa and then you can call me Acha. And then let's talk about educational value for visitor. What can be learned from visit to Sabah Baduy? In culture, visitors can learn about traditional culture of the Baduy people, including their language, customs, and religious ritual. In environment, the visit offers an opportunity to get acquainted with the beautiful and well-preserved natural environment, as well as learn about importance of ecological balance. And then in simple life, visitor can observe the simple lifestyle of the Baduy community, living in harmony with nature, free from modern technology. Suitable from woods can be student, culture enthusiasts, photographers, and then travelers. In student, because ideal from student looking to deepen their knowledge about culture and the environment. Culture enthusiasts because perfect for those interested in preserving local traditional and culture. And then photographers because a wonderful place for photographers to capture the beauty of nature and the daily life of the Baduy people. And then for travelers seeking healing, suitable for travelers looking for a place to relax and find inner peace. Personal insight into learn or self-reflection after the visit. Visiting Sabah Baduy often provides new insight into life and sustainability. Visitors may find inspiration to live more simply and closer to nature. Additionally, this experience can serve as a moment to reflect on what values are most important in everyday life. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Rizka Aulia. So I will describe about Sabah Baduy village. Number one is how to get there. How to get to Sabah Baduy village. The Baduy region lies about 120 kilometers from Jakarta and take roughly 5 or 6 hours by car to the outer village, then several hours on foot to reach the inner areas. So number 2 is trains or KRL from Jakarta to Rangkas Bitung is 1 or 2 hours. Public minivans from Rangkas Bitung to Cibaleger or Pasir Nangka is 1 or 2 hours. Trek from Cibaleger 5 or 6 hours to Cijahe. To trek but stepper to reach Baduy Dalam. Number 2 is visitor rules. To preserve their tradition, visitors must follow the strict Pikukuh prohibitions. So number 1 is register at the front village, sign the guest book, start your purpose. No electronic phone, camera, audio recorders, even flashlight in Inner Baduy are forbidden. No photography or video recording in Inner Baduy allowed, only in outer areas with permission. No soap, shampoo, toothpaste, or chemicals in the river. Maintain silence, especially at night. No loud talk, music or instruments. No littering. Everything must be carried out. No alcohol, no smoking, drug, weapons, or capturing wildlife. Okay. Number 3 is supporting facilities in Sabah Baduy. Outer Baduy, parking, basically toilet, meeting space, and local stall for snack and souvenir. Homestay is simple traditional stay in Outer Baduy. Inner Baduy offer basic overnight in village home, no electricity, share facilities. Next is their biggest house is Cibaleger or Pasir Nangka for resting before or after trekking. Next is local warungs offering traditional meals, sayur asem, salted fish, sambal kecombrang, fresh spring water. So next is experience summary. Expect 10 or 15 hours in adventure in Sabah Baduy, trekking through lush forests and bamboo groves, meeting the Outer Baduy, then immersing in the humble but spiritually rich Inner Baduy life. Highlights include traditional farming, river bathing, cultural rituals, and seeing how deeply they live in harmony with nature. So next, why is worth visiting in Sabah Baduy? Number 1 is cultural immersion, a change engaged with a living traditional society that resides modern life. Number 2 is digital detox, no electricity or device, pure reconnection with nature and self. Number 3 is supporting sustainable tourism, respectful visit aligned with their theme, Sabah Baduy, cultural harmony, not mass tourism. So next, scenic nature, cool mountain air, dense forest, bamboo brides, and pristine rivers. So next is quick tip for traveling in Sabah Baduy. Best time to visit in Sabah Baduy in dry season in May or September to avoid muddy trails. Best essential, comfortable hiking shoes or trekking sandals, rain gear, jacket or umbrella, reusable water and snack or power bears. Cash no ATM, only local warung, QR available at Outer Baduy. Basically, first aid, insect repellent hand lamp, donation or homemade gift for hosts, dry fish, veggies, and honey. Dress code is modest clothing, dark and simple, avoid bright prints, respect local rules, always else before photographing in Outer Baduy, honor the invitation on instruction for guide or elders, hire a Outer Baduy guide, they ensure proper etiquette, smooth trekking, and support local economy. Visiting Sabah Baduy is an unforgettable journey, physically invigorating, culturally enlightening, and profoundly humbling. If you like a simple itinerary, packing list, or help arranging a visit, happy to help. Let me know what you need next. Thank you, everyone.